There we go. Oh, hey, building space. Bum. So, wow, yeah, we seem to be doing a platform museum.
At the dawn of time, the county's first citizens looked to the stars and thought, what's going on over there? In some sense, we've come a long way. We no longer, most of us anyway, believe that the sky is a massive ceiling, or that the moon is the sun's evil twin. But in other ways, including literally, we're exactly where we started.
Wait, the moon isn't the sun's evil twin? Why can anybody tell me? You've been promoted to Creator Class 3. The Department of Culture has rewarded the following items: a large donation stand. Thank you.
This is the
marketing exhibition unlocked. Wide glass info stand and a glass info stand.
Today's show is a long, clear night, and we've got some work to do.
Welcome to Pebbly Heights.
See if you can.
Where an unidentified fallen object has crashed down from outer space, presumably. We're calling it an astral anomaly, and it's up in that tree. Okay. Astral Anomaly was so delightfully curious that the county wanted an investigation to see whether there's anything else interesting to be found in space. Before you start answering their questions and many riddles of the universe, you have the honor of raising the platform to the Astral Anomaly. Raising platform. Wait for the platform to rise. Oh, okay. Got it. So this is going to be my museum.
Guests are reminded that they don't know what they're talking about.
Here it is, and with its strange markings and air of mystery. There still isn't much of anything else up here on your platform above the jungle. We're going to need a building. Alright, so wow, it's literally teaching me how to do things. So that's my entrance by the looks of it. That's where my guests are gonna turn up from and disappear to. So build a building and build a helipad. Well, I'm gonna start. Oh, hey, my first helipad is free. I'm gonna put my helipad smack bang in the middle, he says. Let's try and measure this smack bang in the middle. Yeah. Cool. And then let's... we have to build a building. No, I need a building, my friend. No, obviously we don't want the helipad. In the building. That needs to be outside. It is not reachable. You are entirely correct. It's also not in center. I mean, technically the whole museum isn't reachable at this point. Entrance and side entrance. Must be placed on a wall, cannot be placed outside the plot area. So we are going to have to... That's the entrance. Question is do they line up properly? Nice. So in essence, yes. Anybody, no matter where they are in my museum, can get to my helipad. Yeah, and that's everything for the building. That cost me 100 grand. Do I want to spend a little less on the building and maybe expand it afterwards? I mean, yeah, I could save myself 50 grand. Let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't say how big of a building you need to place. Whoa, did you see that? Some junk just appeared out of thin air, almost like it was beamed here. It may not look like much, but the junk is now the utmost important to the investigation. Send a space expert to examine the space scrap. Hesse mystery. Piles of space scrap are appearing around the museum. Maybe it has something to do with the astral anomalies. Send space experts to examine space scrap. Examining space scrap will remove it from the museum. Space scrap may contain exhibits, money, may contain money, perks, or even exhibits. One civilization's rubbish is another's junk. Hire a space expert, examine a piece of scrap. Oh, wow. Purchase the plot. Oh, we can get more platforms. That's amazing. Oh yeah, look, another one here. Probably won't have one. Oh yeah, we got one in the tree. That's cool. We are surrounded basically by more plots. So we have to go and examine this space junk.
With your visit, please consider donating. I won't see any of it, but still.
Right, got it. There's my space scrap. He's dull, but he's nimble. Slack up and a half-wit. Right, we're going to go for dull and nimble. Just don't allow him to go on tour guides, basically. Which is what we're going to go and set up right from the get-go. Don't go on tour guide. Don't go on tours. Oh, lots more scrap is being beamed in. What I'm going to go and do is edit building. That was rude. Celestial cell found in space scrap. This one has triangles on it. Intriguing. Inside space scrap was another artifact. It's time to display the astral anomalies.
Like
I'm sure many of the county's most curious minds would be interested.
Drive to the woods.
Unlike most of the exhibits, we know nothing about astral anomalies. They're discovered with zero knowledge. Start analyzing space exhibits to work out what's going on. So, alright, we literally have zero. And this is a average exhibit. Print 5 Professor Guest, display 3 space exhibits, display 3 exhibits with a level 3 decoration rating, analyze astral anomaly. Okay, well, stage 1 is that we need some ticket booths. Now, I was going to put these opposite each other, facing each other, but the problem being is that it ends up causing a slight problem because the queues hit each other. So, do you know what? I think I will go for the standard face of the door. Yes, we are now going to need some staff. What kind of staff do we get? Start recruitment. I don't know if any of you guys are watching would like to become staff members, but assistants I can actually hire. So let's just keep building a second whilst that potentially goes on. And so what we will do is we will go out. Good if you could just do this and just go through the whole thing. We will go left and right in essence. So yeah, you come in, you pay, you go left or right. We're going to focus front of it. We're going to focus on them coming this way to begin with. Our first exhibit being this beauty right here. So he's going to come and pick up a few more pieces of scrap. We have more apparently. Oh, we have a satellite as well. Buzz has increased. Near a life station decoration. Near a space probe decoration. Near a space button wall display decoration. That shouldn't be too hard if we come to space. I want it to be near a space button wall decoration. very much go and put that there. Life station and space probe. Let's come back to space and model planet, space data, wall tube, space caniter, space banners. Okay, water lily, water planter, space, frogborn, space gibbon, cheese, drip. Okay, space banner, but it wasn't a space banner, was it? No, it was near a life station. All right then, I'm not quite sure. UKLC, Globetrotter and Robust, you are being hired. You are my first and new ticket booth member. Welcome to 2 Point Museum. Kind of museum where anyone ever asks, what's the point of it? You say, well, there's two. And so let's actually start. Let's get our first guest in.
A clearing that took me to
I know,
this
folks, it was
twisted
terrible.
Carnival in another dimension. It was a haunting monstrosity that rejected nature and all it stood for. I really enjoyed myself. I'll be going back next week for another awesome, unsettling time. All right.
Yes.
Wish it would not interrupt me. I can read the display and keep doing things. Thank you. I'm gonna go and build this back here because straight behind here, I'm actually gonna go and put my staff room, which cost me so much money. You're gonna have to make it a little 3x3. Kind of want 2 doors in this. Can I have? Can I have 2 doors? I can't. We don't want Waylon Lodge. It would look a very nice door, but it would look a little bit out of place here. So let's get a bit more of a sky down view. Needed, so I have to have the sofa. I can't just have a couple of chairs. Interesting. And let's get you put in the corner. Let's get increases drink, decreases thing, increases drink. So I'm gonna get a water cooler. I don't know if it matters which one I get. That's gonna go near the door. Then I'm gonna go and get snack table. Okay, it goes on this way. And I don't have a space bin yet, so we'll get a normal bin for now. Put that next to the water cooler. Increases happiness. Gets experience whilst they're in there. The coffee counter. An adventurer needs their luggage. Increases energy. Increases drink. Yeah, do you know what? Let's go and get ourselves luggage play as well. They through all the latest places. It's just a pretty item. I mean, quite would like the TV. That'll cost me 10 grand though, so we're gonna pass on the 10 grand TV at this point. Alright, so we have a staff room. Opposite this. Put you in there. Let's keep things moving along now.
Please don't mention us to your friends.
Oh, that was strange. Oh, what the? Thank you. That was a bit weird. You go left and you can't go right. one has triangles in it. Which one of these will definitely be destroyed? Yes, what we definitely need is also a donation stand. And then we have these beautiful transparent and upfront. What's the big idea? I mean, I don't think there's any advantage between any of them. It's just how they look. And this one, of course, looks all spacey. It's really good.
Not make this about them.
Alright, so professors are turning up. We've got our staff room. We've got a few displays on. He is going to grab the other two. Let's have a look at our expeditions. Oh, just the usual 3 places. We don't have any new place for space. Something just went deling. Ticket booth. Let's go ahead and give these guys drinking fountain. I'm gonna put a bin next to that as well.
If you love Milkmaid milkshakes, then you'll lap up the new Milkmaid flavored milk range. A crazy concoction of flavors that'll have your taste buds purring for more.
Let's come down.
Single cream, double cream, half cream, clotted cream. You
What
won't
is this
believe
advert?
the variety of flavors on offer. Milkmaid flavored milk. Now that's good milk.
Not technically milk.
Not technically milk. Right, so what we're going to do is with that, close that up a little bit more. And so that's the start.
Guests are reminded not to think about their own relatively brief longevity.
Definitely, I should probably stick another one in there, which I think they're going to go and get. Hello, Yuki Elsie? Ah, you left one behind? One? Oh, wait, no. You've uncovered it. I lied. Done. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Pandarella. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to slightly move that one a bit further over. All right. Wow, that is a lot of professors. That is a lot of exhibits. So how are we doing? We have 86,000. We have a staff room. We should have everything they need in there. I'm not going to worry about training room just yet. So analysis room is something that they want us to go and grab. That'll be a 4x4.
Tickets can be exchanged for another identical ticket, but why would you do that?
We do need to get decoration rating up, but like I said, yes, we also need to examine an astral anomaly. Let's focus on the decoration rating for a second. I mean, I've put a few pretty things down, but it's near a floating balls, near a life station decoration. Okay, some of these decorations I'm really not sure on. Let's have a look at... I mean, that's a model planet. Wall tube, space canister, space buttons, space data, space banner. Frogborn... Waterfall stuff. Cheese mining carts. Planet decal. Oh, floating balls. That was one of them. Space column. Oh, there's a life. Ah, so they're going to be the things that we're going to gain in essence from early analysis. That's fine. What else have you got for me? Hologram, life station, hologram, floating balls, hologram, space probe.
Lost and found report. Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
So, I think this might be the one to go into the machine, to be honest. We can go and get, what did we want? We wanted a, I think we can get a space probe. Space Canada, wall tube light, space data, model planet. No, I lied, we can't. We'll get a wonderful space banner in that corner. We're going to have another one just in here. We're going to come and paint the floor a little bit more, because clearly that's what's important right now. If your museum does not look pretty, why are you even building it? No, but you know, I mean, I don't know. I probably spend far too much time on this stuff, but I don't know. I figure it's what's the game? What the game is about. And so... Yes, we need to decorate. And decorate we shall.
Able to show a valid ticket will be named
Generic stuff.
friendship.
Generic stuff. Got a few little bits and bobs. We've got a golden... I don't know. I mean, I feel like Explorer statue, lava statue, snake fountain. I feel they're very, you know, temple prehistoric. So in terms of space things, space canister. Okay, I think I can get in with space canister. Fluorescent tube. Okay, fluorescent tube lighting. That goes on the wall. I'm definitely going to frame that. And we want to set up 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. I mean, you know that's happening. Yeah, I can definitely love a bit of that. And then a space canister.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's time for factual opposites. Let's turn the truth upside down just to see what happens. This is from Luther in the Krakenbush sewers. If you play the cheesy Gubbins advert in reverse, you can clearly hear undead spirits saying, Sneebug Yeesish. Let's hear that now.
Not Sneebug Yeesich. Whatever that means.
Deny it. He's onto something. What does that
now we could do
mean?
with another assistant. Let's start
I'll stay on
recruitment.
this end.
So if any of you
I
guys
can
are out there and want to
figure it
join,
all out.
I will need another
After this.
assistant. At this point as well, unfortunately, we can't jump in for these. Let's have a look. Happy Thoughts, found the unfriendly. Handy and a globetrotter. Robust. So handy and a globetrotter. When you're going to need you to clean up. And
Frequently asked questions. This is a museum.
delicate.
Sadly, that's a common.
Loyal and photographic memory. Beautiful. Right. Collect some donations. That's our staff mostly, should we say, decked out for now. And the only thing we have left to do is analyze that astral anomaly. So. Now obviously I clearly want a 3x3 or similar-ish building by here. Where do I put my analytics room? Corner? Do I just put it in the corner? I mean, that's only a 3, so I won't be able to fit it in there. Do you know what? Let's put it in the corner, because it doesn't really get used that much. It doesn't... we say come into effect? Put a little 4x4 over here. Here's the analysis room. Analyze an astral anomaly. Astral anomaly space. So this is space junk. The rest are all astral anomalies though. And you three
If you're
are
confused by an exhibit, just smile and move on. You can't win them all.
hologram, life station, floating balls, hologram, life station, praise book. Well, then they all kind of, you know, interact with each other. So let's... Oh, is the knowledge via an astral anomaly? Does it matter what shape's on them? We're gonna take away this middle one. He's gonna have to get melted. We're a little bit shy of any further space dust. Space junk, sorry, space dust. Okay, nope, no staff members jumped in. I'll do that again and see if anybody wants to jump in and be recruited. I mean, not in a huge rush to get an assistant, so I don't mind waiting. And gain some other profit. And something I wanted to check. If I come down to my sticker book, space... we don't know where we found this. And we'll note botany. Mountainous plants rarely seen. Forms photosynthesis with icy water and northern lights. No. Flora and fauna is the one I want. And these both came from the Mushroom Wilds, I believe. Yes, they did. Along with some frogborn. That, however, I would need a supernatural expert. And ideally some high-ranked ones. Some very happy people and some very handy people, although I can get rid of with the non-injury kit, so to say. So just some happy people. We need some happy janitors.
Reminded that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The ball is in your court.
If it doesn't look good, it's your fault. I think I might get a pair of 2x3s, which can be a camera room and a training room put in by here.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves.
Oh, thieves
No
are
one
turning
takes
up
our
already.
stuff.
I mean, I'm not going to worry too much. We don't really have much to patrol. You know, hopefully people don't go wandering off too far. I am going to... just to be sure... go and board that off for now. Now, technically, we can't get through. Can't get through to our helicopter, but that's okay. We will open this back up when needs be. But for now, all of our staff are contained in here. And we'll keep that going. So we're just analyzing this astral anomaly, and then we'll see what happens next. Not knowing the universe.
Analysis
Shoot.
complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
And the world is shaking. Same item. The artifact inside the spacecraft appears to be some kind of power source, though it's not clear what it might be for. There are reports from the 2-point space station of strange debris stuck in orbit. Sounds like you need to plan an expedition into space. The Celestial Cell exhibit has been deconstructed, earning us some money and a perk. Okay, so we do have the ability to go into space. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. See, like, oh no, they're supposed to want to repair that. Display an anomaly galactic bulb. What did I want to do? I wanted to come here. I wanted to go to my decorations. I wanted to... I mean, everybody probably just about needs... Okay, you know, you don't need a space probe. You want a space probe. You don't. You don't. And you do. Okay, so these two do.
Our show's almost
You
over.
also want to be next
but
to the
my
wall
brain
display,
is still
though.
firing on its cylinder, thinking about that last factual opposite. Are the dead really talking to us through subliminal messages? Do cheesy goblins contain the secret to some kind of dimension-bending energy? A universal truth, or dimension in which everything exists at once? It's hard to...
None of my staff are on a ticket booth. Did we get anyone else? Oh, no, unfortunately, we didn't get anyone else. Okay, we'll grab a lard lass or a bean brained. We'll go bean brained. That's fine. You go work at a ticket booth.
But right now, I'd say probably yes.
Guests should remain cautious when learning about alien life norms.
That's probably a fair point. Now I'm wanting to go on an expedition. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm a little bit lost all of a sudden. Right, so I want a door for my staff. Get out of here, which kind of defeats the point of this wall because the whole point was to, yeah, stop my staff wandering around in the back around here somewhere, but that's, never mind. Set up expedition. Our one space expert who thinks he's on a break. Warp burst, asteroid field, helicopter damage that just seems to happen. And meteor mites, which is an illness. I can't really stop any of that. What happens with helicopter damage? I assume I have to spend money to repair it. I don't know. Get a bit more experience for the staff, maybe? Sure, let's get a bit more experience for the staff. Although, hang on, because I think I'm going to hire another expert anyway.
Rubbish belongs in the bin. Not
So,
in the
there you go.
walls.
Nebula Larder, robust, higher. Come stand there a second. You may as well counter... If I say autofill, hey, it does. May as well counter that. Meteor mites. Let's get you a bit more experience. Let's go detailed. Let's start the expedition. Off you run. Off you run. There's criminal activity. Oh, nice. Contributes an additional 1 knowledge because it's intriguing. The music. I assume that helps with, yes, guest entertainment. Intimidating and intriguing is the knowledge and music. And intimidating. Alright, so most of them do deter theft, which is pretty good. How much does a training room will cost me? 11. Let's go and get myself a training room.
Guests are reminded to hope for the best and expect something else. Thank you.
How about a bathroom? Oh yeah, that's a good point. I do need a bathroom. That's, yep, you got me there. That's something I've gone and forgotten. Gonna put that there. Desk is gonna rotate into this corner. Bin is gonna go in there. Then I'm gonna get... secondary door here. Yes, you're right. We 100% need a bathroom. Let's go and get that done. Bathroom. I'm actually gonna use this corner. Let's pick you up. Let's bring you in a smidge. Bathroom's gonna go behind there. And yeah, I think the door's gonna go there. A couple of these there. And get a couple of sinks on the go as well. Done. Yes, we will sell that invalid item. We are, however, going to go and bring it straight back because I like it. There's my wall light. And of course, then we keep the tradition of being 4 away. This technically decorates nothing except my museum, and that's fine by me.
Found report. Children's shoes, heavily torn.
And our expedition is back. Let's open that crate. He did get, oh, she got ill, I should say. 40 experience. Open that crate. A galactic bulb of epic proportion. It is amusing. It is a national anomaly. It is a space flower. Prevents guest environment decay. I'm not quite sure what that means, but let's place that exhibit. Wow, that's... what is that? It looks a little similar to the power source and even has some kind of same markings. Try placing them together and seeing if that looks nice. Not that I think that's what your job is. That's exactly what my job is. You're going to, in essence, be the end piece. Please don't interrupt the placement of exhibits. Let us... I think that's good. I think that's good. And that will then allow our floor... that'll be that floor. Continue that way. Course. Triangle off the corner. Alright, so we now have a bathroom, now have a training room, and we now have a staff room. Okay, now I think we've got the basics. Let's double check. Gift shop is technically optional. Training room is actually technically optional. Analysis room is optional. Workshop is also optional. Although, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea. What are we on for the money? 70. Camera room, we're going to need to put one of those in at some point. Marketing room can come a bit later. Cafeteria, we don't need an aquarium or a poltergeist. Although, I have a feeling the Frogborn. Celestial Cell. Is that what these were? Celestial Cells. Yes, and it turns out that the symbols do matter. Because only the square went up in knowledge. So the symbols do matter. There's no perk slots. Find higher quality exhibits to install perks. What's this? Is normal. It's intimidating and amusing. This is amusing. Right, so pick up this one. Or in fact, hang on. Let's put this one down. Let's melt that one. Let's... yes, it's facing the right way. I feel like it was about there. So it looks to... oh yeah, I think that's about right. Ah yeah, there was a third exhibit here. I was about to say, it looks too far away. That's because I melted something. We can get outside.
Holistics took roughly 20 of the most expensive ingredients on the market and said, hey, what's not to like? With that many ingredients, it's bound to help you.
Oh, he's fine. He looked like he was having a rough day.
You want. It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant. It's a holistics lifestyle.
Guests are reminded not to think too hard about their route through the museum. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
Astral anomaly. Space junk. Let's go and put you in the gap that was. Starlight. Let's put you... You can't see your flooring. That'll drive me insane. With that, so we need to activate the buzz on the galactic bulb, which is near a life station decoration. We also need, as you can see very clearly, is a wide... No, we're going to go stick with our normal glass info stands. And our next donation point will turn up there. And then we shall continue our flooring going straight through the wall, but nobody knows that because unless they have X-ray vision, they can't see through a partition wall. And let's just hope that's the way it stays.
That you haven't seen me before.
Okay, we haven't seen her before. And yeah, so I think we'll come off here and we'll have a little room of something. And then this will continue going along this way around my helipad. Of course, this will be extended eventually. Gonna cost another 70 or so grand, I think. Professors are cheap. Look at that little donations.
Announcement. Analysis complete.
Nice. Claim item. Claim. That was one of these. That was a circle. Easy fixture. Reduces rate of decay. Yeah, let's put you in that corner. A little bit better. Open training manual. I'm looking at my assistants. Already trained in the ticket booth. Well, what more do you want? And we're going to grab you ticket booth experience as well. Go start training. So you want to be near a life station. I brought it up and didn't actually look at it. So let's go and get that done. Life station. How big is this? Oh, a life station goes on the wall. Okay. A lot of wall things here. I feel like I need to almost come up with some way to display these walls.
Guests are reminded to read about the exhibits and stop asking me.
These little wall exhibits, because there seems to be quite a few of them that want to go on a wall. Activate anomaly. Decorate, call expert, sell item, return to inventory, pick up. Might have a deeper meaning, purpose, or function, but we're not the people to ask. I guess I have to learn more about it to do that. Still, I got its buzz bonus turned on, which is what I thought it was actually asking for. What are we missing? A life station decoration. That I am going to put on the back wall. Grab another life station decoration. So what are we missing? You want floating balls. You want life station decoration. You want a space button and floating balls. Do you know what? Let's just very quickly. Did that get you? Yep, that got you in range of both of those.
Childish behavior will be met with childish retribution.
Floating balls, and that one also wants a life station. Unattractive environment. Yeah, that's fair. What else can we decorate you with? And I say that he's got these beautiful lights all the way along the wall. 1, 2, 3. Wow, what's your problem? Oh, he's got meteor mites. Oh, it's contagious. All right. We'll deal with that in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an infection going around our museum.